Let's roll, Billy Joel. By the way, I fucking hate Billy Joel. Anything related to that style of music. Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen, Rod Stewart, all these people are fucking clowns. Fucking clowns. Let's try to go up this hill in third gear. Let's see if we can do it. I doubt it, but we'll see. There's no momentum for them. But, man's doing well. Come on. Doing well. You can do it. This is something that the van could not have done for the work that I just did while we were in Quito. I had no momentum, so I couldn't get up that hill in third gear, but the fact that I can very simply get up in second is very positive. Because for those of you that are new, for the work that I just did in Quito, there's no chance in hell without any momentum I could have got up in this hill in second gear. No chance. No chance. So the fact that I can very smoothly do it in second is a positive. And we're up the hill, so we go to third. Very smooth, baby. Very easy. Very smooth. Today is just a test drive because I have not been using the van. I have been volunteering at a hotel farm in the Intag Valley of Ecuador, and therefore I have not moved in almost 2 weeks now. So today is just a test drive to take it out, see how it's rolling around, open up the engine a little bit, have it move around a little bit, because I don't want it to just sit there at the hotel for the entire time that I'm there. I'm actually going to be there for like almost another month, so I need to periodically, every couple days, take it out, drive around the valley. We're in the valley right now, so that it doesn't just sit there for a month, over a month. That would not be a good idea. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We're just driving around casually. This road is, for a remote road, this road is very good. It has its potholes, it has its moments, but generally speaking, it's pretty smooth. But yeah, I do have to be cautious about how fast I'm going, where I'm going, constantly looking at the road, because, speak of the devil, there are potholes all over the place. Like here, I'm good, there's a pothole right here, avoided that, boom. But yeah, there's plenty of spots here on the road where I gotta maneuver a little bit, because this is not a 4x4 van. So all of you out there with the Vanlife ideas, Combis, unless you do some crazy work to it, Combis are not 4x4. There are some people who treat them like 4x4s, and they also reap the benefits / consequences of those actions. But Combis are not 4x4s. So we need to avoid potholes, and we need to be relatively cautious about how and where we drive, especially this van, because all of this stuff in the back is relatively heavy. I got all of my stuff. I have cabinets made out of wood. I have the bed. I have a lot of stuff. So it's also less aerodynamic. It sits heavier, so the brakes aren't as effective, and they can overheat much more quickly than if it was just a regular Combi. But with all that being said, and all the work that I did in Quito, the van runs very, very smooth. Again, I'm in third gear right now. I'm going up kind of a hill, but not too much of a hill. I'm about to hit a little patch of rocks. But yeah, the van is working very well. head in Quito, everything inside of the cylinder head. I'm not a mechanic wizard, so for you all who are like, what the fuck is a cylinder head? I'm on the same page. That's where the valves are. That's where the components that deal with the pistons are. For those of you that are mechanic wizards, you can tell me that I'm wrong and tell me that there's other things that are involved. Okay, that's fine. But from what I understand, that's about the gist of things. But we changed basically everything connected with the cylinder heads, and that has given air pressure back to the pistons, which two of the pistons basically had very limited air compression, and that makes you lose basically all power. So going up hills was always quite a fun experience, because you never knew whether you're going to be able to make it up or not. I'm now going over a bridge that is literally one lane, and okay. So yeah, based on all of the work that we did to the cylinder heads, we're good. Right now, I'm going to hope and pray that I do not need to go to another mechanic unless I want to add something, or there's something I personally want to change. I hope I don't have to do that for obligation purposes for a long time. But another element of having an older vehicle in general, but specifically a van that you're living in and moving around in constantly, is you're probably going to have to fix stuff all the time. All the time. So this is something that comes with the territory. I am now very used to it. I would say that when I bought the van, I think I underestimated that component of having a van. But now I have had enough experiences with the van to understand this will be a constant, and it's something I have to deal with. It is not wonderful, it is not amazing, it is not beautiful. It costs money, it costs time, it costs energy, but at the same time, it is part of the deal. So here's a nice little bumpy part of the road. Oh my god, I need to switch to second gear. There we go. Yeah, this is van life. So for those of you who are glorifying van life and stuff like that, just know that this is part of the deal. Well, for those of you who have your I don't remember what they're called, the fancy Ford and Mercedes cargo vans that a lot of people have nowadays, I'm not faulting you at all. You guys are very lucky to have those vehicles, but this is not that. My life in this van, very different from those of you who have the newer, more well-equipped with sensors and automatic braking and these things. That is not what I'm working with at all. Everything is manual, but there's a beauty in that, and that is that I need to be very in tune with the van. That might sound very like poetic and stupid for some of you, but that is the nature of the beast. I need to listen to the engine all the time. I need to be very connected to what is going on. Is it running smoothly? Does that sound weird? Probably does sound weird because there's always something wrong. But it's beautiful in that sense, where modern cars, in a very great way, modern cars, you don't have to worry about them at all. This is not the case with this van. I need to worry about this van all the time. I need to be aware of what's going on. I need to be aware of how it sounds. Is this moving properly? Is this functioning properly? there's always going to be some issues, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be able to be so connected to the vehicle, and learn from the vehicle, and every day I understand the vehicle more, and I appreciate that a lot, because you have all these weirdo people who like speak to their cars and like try to give the car a pep talk and all this kind of shit. I'm not on that level. To each their own if you want to do that. But I understand where they're coming from in that sense, where they feel like they need to convince the car to do what they need it to do. But for me, I understand that this is a car at the end of the day, and it does not have a life of its own or mind of its own or whatever. It is mechanical and it functions mechanically. So, you know, if you have it, that bus was gonna take my fucking arm off. If you have it working properly and you're doing maintenance and oil changes and everything, you know, that's about all you can do. If shit starts malfunctioning and going wrong, I mean, that sucks. You don't want that, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So, this has just been a fucking rant that I've been going on for these last, I don't know, 10 minutes. But this is a very beautiful drive going back to the hotel, down this tiny little road through the valley. I just went over another one-lane bridge over a beautiful little river. The main river is over here on my right. If you're watching any of my other videos, you will see that river in different moments. But yeah, this valley is unbelievable. Didn't have any idea where or what this was before I came down here. This was actually somewhere that the previous owners of the van, the Argentinian couple who built this van basically from the ground up, they had recommended it to me. I originally wasn't going to come here because the road is sometimes a little bit gnarly. Coming down here is curve after curve after curve after curve, but I said, you know what, let's give it a shot. And I'm very glad that I did that, because this place is absolutely spectacular. I'm actually going right past the entrance to a waterfall at the moment. You could walk 10 minutes and you're at an incredible waterfall complex. It's not just one waterfall. There's like 10 different waterfalls over there. All of them are beautiful. The biggest one is about 100 feet tall, 30 meters tall. And you just have nature, trees, mountains, valley all around you. I don't know what else you would want in life, to be honest. So, at the end of the day, I am very happy that I made the decision to come down here. And, yeah, this is one of the most incredible places that I've been so far. I've been to many, many, many different beautiful places, but the serenity, the locality of this place, the fact that there are no major cities or towns or anything nearby, that everything is very, very local. I love that. I think that's something I appreciate more than anything. So, thank you for joining me for this fucking rant and raving bullshit, but I am now arriving at the hotel, so I'm gonna leave you guys be a bit, and I will talk to you. This is where the parking skills come into play. Shout out to all my Unipark people. straight back, but I'm gonna go back. Let's do this. This little grass patch gives me problems because it's so it's not level. So trying to go back up it is not the easiest thing. I'm trying to put myself into reverse is just like this. Almost touching the fence, which is not necessarily ideal, but that's okay. Alright, let's see where we are. I couldn't have done that any better if I tried. Let me show you. What did I do? I got here. Look at how close I am to the fence. This here is the fence. I am here. I literally could not have gotten any closer. Again, shout out to my guys at Unipark because valet is life. That's just the end of the day. I will show you where I am in another video, but that's the end for today. Peace out.